In Ukraine, at least 8 people were reportedly killed in an attack on a shopping center in Kyiv. The mayor has placed a curfew for the next 35 hours. During that time, residents will not be allowed to leave their homes. So far, at least 900 people have died during the invasion. More than 3 million refugees have left Ukraine. Elise Zwick reports on a local nurse who's on the way to volunteer. Elise?
David, when Taylor Oakes, a nursing graduate from Chattanooga State and former nurse at Children's at Erlanger, heard Ukraine was under attack, she had to get involved and help. She is a volunteer with the organization Global Response Management and has worked in Europe's largest refugee camps and at the Mexico border.
Yeah, well, I think it's just, the nature of a nurse is we're called to help people in any opportunity that we can. So I have found myself doing a lot of aid work and medical aid, but yeah, just people are suffering all over and need help, and that's what nurses are for.
Global Response Management, GRS, is a veteran-founded and veteran-led organization. They use military-style operations, and military experts determine what areas are safe to deploy their volunteers to. Those volunteers bring medical assistance to places in need, like Ukraine.
They reached out, hey, our initial response team is on the ground in Ukraine. We're building our roster. Can you go? And I said, yes, absolutely.
Oakes is on standby, waiting for the call that could come any day now. She has been through extensive training, taking courses supplied by the UN to provide aid to disaster areas, and other courses through FEMA to figure out logistics and communication in a disaster response situation. She hopes to alleviate some of the suffering in Ukraine and save some lives.
I'm a little anxious, especially just, the concept of the unknown. I'm not scared enough that I wouldn't do it, but yeah, I'm a little scared, a little anxious.
Oakes says her mother knew she would take the leap and go to Ukraine as soon as she was requested. Her friends and family say they are inspired by her, but naturally they worry with the work she does. She says her faith gets her through.
I think a lot of it is my faith, and I think a lot of it is, that's why I'm compelled to go there. And I just remember, there are very few people that are willing to do this kind of work, and I'm one of them, and I think that's really important. So I just try to focus on the good that I can do, because that's the concept of humanity. We need to help each other while we're here.
Taylor says we are all called on to help each other, and she encourages others in the community to donate to the Global Response Management Team. A link for that can be found inside our Local 3 News app. Reporting live in the studio, Elise Zwick, Local 3 News. David.